Ah, damn. Welcome back to You Can't Make This Shit Up podcast. Um, what's going on today is we got some stuff actually to talk about. We're gonna get right into it. I've had a great weekend. Last week I had a great week. I ended up going out to LA and I went to go meet the Chicos Tóxicos. They're big on YouTube and they have a podcast. They also have Intoxicados podcast. Intoxicados. I don't know which one it is. I can't remember right now. Chicos Tóxicos is their main page, and Intoxicado podcast is their podcast. But I went there on Sunday and they had a meet and greet. I'm cutting to the details where I should tell you guys the whole story. But anyways, they post a post like 4 days I think prior to the actual meet and greet, maybe 5, I don't know exactly when, but what I do know is hold on one second. Okay. They posted it, the couple days before or whatever. So I look at it, I'm like, I'm in Orange County, I might as well show up or whatever. So then what I do is I say, fuck it, I'm gonna hit up the homies and see who wants to roll. And I hit up a couple of the homies. Some of the homies couldn't make it. Some went. So, whatever. We go on Sunday. It was near actually Chinatown, right there on Hill Street. So it was in Chinatown right there. It was pretty cool. I wanted to get myself a Chinese hat. So long story short, we get there. I start, drinking a little bit on the way to get the, nerves calmed down. I take them a gift and I take them honey packs and whatnot, all these other things. There's other things I wanted to take them, but obviously the time wasn't right, and I just didn't have the time for it to grab the rest of the stuff I needed to grab. So then, what I do is, when we get there, I'm already drinking. We get in line, and then I start bullshitting with these people. I think we're in the line for maybe 30 minutes at this point. And shit. And what happens is I tell my buddy, I'm like, bro, you know what? I'm thinking about this shit. I'm like, let's not even do it, bro. Like, I'm over it. Let's just go home or whatever. Let's get out here. Let's go to Chinatown right now, and let's grab 2 of these Chinese hats, throw them on. Let's get out of here, and then we can come back in line or whatever, right? And then we get back in line and then we'll just continue the meet and greet if it happens, if not, whatever, it's cool. So then I tell my buddy, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes, bro. And in 5 minutes, if this shit doesn't move, then we can leave. Literally 4 minutes past, maybe 3 minutes past, I'm like, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, we're about to leave right now. And Felipito comes out, which is one of the guys that comes out. He comes out and goes to the back of the thing and tells everyone in the back. I think I'm gonna play the whole part right there so you can see what I'm talking about. So he goes to the back of the line. I wasn't there yet, mind you. I wasn't there yet. I was there after that part. I think, no, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Because he did come out at the end, towards the end. I don't know if they filmed that part, but he did run to the back and tell. I was there at one part, but I don't know if he ran, ran a couple times back there or whatnot. But I did get to get him. I didn't see nobody filming or whatever. Long story short is this is the part right here. Just watch it real quick.
These horny motherfuckers, they're horny, they smile.
Why are we so quiet? Oh. Hey, man. This 2025, you cheating, bro? Yes, bro. Hell yeah, man. Let's start the revolution. Let him cheat. Let him cheat. Ladies, let your man cheat this summer, man.
Damn, bro. Look at this shit, dog.
Okay, so there you have it right there. He goes to the back of the line. He tells everyone thanks for waiting. We're gonna get to the end of it. We're gonna whatever. We're gonna get to the end. They take out the store closed I think at 5:30 something. So they'll step outside and the line continue going or whatnot. So then finally, I get to my time and my turn to meet and greet and take pictures and all this cool shit. I break down a lot of it I say it in Spanish because obviously they're Hispanic, and it's just a thing when when you're around Hispanics, you just get that little whoop-de-woo, you get that thing. It's like when you hang out around black people or Chinese people, like whatever people you're around with, you get that. Like when I hang around black people, I feel a little bit black too. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit, a little bit cool like that. Hispanics, I feel a little bit more home. With the whites, I'm more like just funny and less. I don't know. I'm not too fond of that because they're a little bit crazy. Or Karens, I don't know. Could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. So don't blame me. Not my fault. Anyway, so over there, chit chatting, bullshitting, and I'm telling them in Spanish. Basically, I'm telling them like, hey, I have friends, and the friends that I did have were like just failures that let me down all the time. He's like, and then Brandon, the guy that you'll be able to see right now in the video, is he's like, who gets you, like, who don't support you type of shit. And I was like, my homies, but I was looking for my buddy behind me, whatever, he was filming me and shit. And I was telling him, and that's when you can see Brandon ask him like, hey, why aren't you supporting him or whatever. But I broke down in Spanish, telling them like, hey, I do filming, I do YouTube, I do all these type of things, right? And I told him that I'd film them for free and not to get my information down. And hopefully in the near future, I already had manifested that I'm gonna post that actually. So you guys watch that part real quick, so that way I can tell you guys this other thing I'm gonna tell you. Like, you guys made me want to do a podcast, bro.
Well, you gotta do that shit, bro.
And like, I'm running by myself, bro. Like, you guys give me the motivation. Like, dije, quiero tener amigos como ustedes.
Where's your compas at?
Right here.
Why aren't you guys supporting him?
I am supporting him.
Hey, but when you get you out the hood,
there's a lot of fellas, bro. Like, and I didn't want to be a fan, bro. I wanted to be a friend, bro.
Bro.
So let's get easy, way. Si necesitan like filming, way, gratis, way, a la verga. I'll pull up from Orange County to over here, way. Let's film todo, whatever.
Go, bro.
Tengo cameras, todo, fucking microphones, a la verga, way.
That's fire.
So if you want to get my information, way, if you want to take it. So I actually manifested. I think I told you guys this a pod ago or 2 pods ago. I think I was by myself too, saying that. Watch me meet Felipito and Sarah Safari. I talked about Bradley Martin, and those boys, all of them. I talked about it all, and just watch this shit blow until it's blossom to what it's supposed to be blossoming into. And I think that's just like the most beautiful thing. And long story short, yeah, I do the meet and greet, dial them up a million times, whoop-de-woo. And I lock in, I send them a message. They basically tell me, write me a message on IG or whatever. But in my head, I was thinking, why not grab my number right here? We're already here, But then again, I mean, we can't really force anybody to grab a number. And I was just like, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna roll with the flow. I'm gonna go with the flow and just push. I could have pushed the envelope a little bit, and I should have pushed the envelope. Next time, I won't let myself do that. Lesson learned is push the envelope a little bit more if you can. So anyway, I do the meet and greet. We take pictures and all that good stuff. They ended up liking my picture. They liked my picture. I had to post it on my public page, so that way they're able to go and look at it and like it, or however that algorithm or Instagram works, right? So they like it. I'm like super excited. What else that happened there? Let me see. It was the coolest thing in the world, dude, because it's just like they're just regular people like us, but they're just like they're there, So it's unreal almost. You're just thinking about like, damn, I could be. A lot of things were in my head, to be honest. A lot of things came into my head. I'm like, these guys just do podcasts. These guys just go on YouTube. Like, they're just regular people like us. But I feel like the way they roll and the way they are like, they're just like the perfect trio, because 3 of them, and then plus James. But it's just like they're just so perfect together, and I had mentioned to him too that like I didn't want to be a fan, I wanted to be a friend to them, is what I said, and I don't know, it just seems like, I don't know, I just feel like I fit perfectly. I mean, the pictures speak for itself. It seems like I just fit right there, bam, boom, I belong with them. I don't know, but it was just a pretty situation. It was a beautiful moment. I don't know, like, moments like those are like, people are like, oh my God, that was the best moment. Like, yeah, that's going to be a best moment, one of the best moments of your life. And that was one of the best moments in my life. Like, I met rappers, I met all types of people, and all the people I've met coolest moments, dude. The fucking coolest. And like they're the most coolest people too. Like they might have money or whatnot, but I feel like they're the coolest people too. Just because I feel like they've gone through a lot of experience, and since they do what they do and they deal with a lot of bullshit, they fucking know what's what, and then they just choose to be not that fucking asshole, you know, or not that cunt, whatever you want to call it. But that was a cool ass experience. It was super sick. So I hope in the new future, I'm gonna go ahead and say it out now. Watch me work with them. That's just literally what I've been. Literally manifested the day before, and the day that I found out, I manifested the fuck out of the whole thing, and it's almost like it happened the way it was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that. Exactly what I said I was gonna say. I said it just in my own way, not word per word. You know what I'm trying to say. But God already had it out for me, so it's like when I got up there and I said what I said, it felt almost natural, like if I already done it a million times, and it felt the best. So like now I started manifesting already, picturing myself at Bradley Martin's house, hanging out, joking around, laughing, having a good time, them loving me loving them, and having just a great relationship with these people, and making my life so much different than it is right now, and it's gonna be the best thing. I feel like it's gonna be the best thing ever, but I'm also going to be working on my other side plans too, because we always got to have, you know, between time, we should continue doing what we do, and, you know, continue living our dreams and going for our goals. In a sense where, just because these good things happen don't mean you got to stop doing other things that you're supposed to be focusing on. Because we tend to do that, like, oh, we get a girlfriend, we stop going to the gym. We get a new car, so we don't go and do these things, and like it's just these things that we don't do, or you get a new job and you start forgetting about your dog that you just bought. You're like, bro, whatever, you know, situations like that. So I think we should also still, even though we get good things going for us, we should always continue doing what we're still doing, because if it wasn't for the things that we are doing, we wouldn't get these opportunities that we get. You get me? So I'm saying keep going and keep going. No matter these good things keep coming, you should keep going. These good things keep coming, just keep going, and it's gonna just go up from there. So I'm manifesting that right now. I'm gonna be at Bradley Martin's house. I'm gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna be filming for them. I'm gonna be doing all these great fucking things. If I keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and I continue grinding, like if I don't stop and I keep doing this, it's bound to happen one way or another. Yeah, it's gonna happen one way or another. All right, so we're gonna make it happen. With that being said, let's see what else we got here to the oh yeah, we're gonna talk about my gym situation. So I've been going to the gym. I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty well, actually. I've noticed a lot of things. I've noticed that I feel like my body's kind of shrinking. I'm not as big as I thought I was gonna be. Like I thought I'd be a really thick, big boned kind of dude. I'm not. Just kind of like a small frame kind of guy. I just have a lot of meat on me still. So that's good. I've noticed too a lot. I've been getting way more stronger. I don't know why or what. Or maybe it's because I'm working 2 muscle groups twice a week, and maybe that's just doubling up or something. But I feel like I'm getting stronger. It's almost like I'm getting weak. It's almost like I'm getting strong. Like every 2 weeks, I'm getting a little bit stronger. Like I think it's more rapid than it is ever been. I don't know what it is or not. I don't feel muscle growth, like besides chest and arms, maybe some legs, but like back or shoulders, I don't see that stuff yet. So maybe I got to work on that just a little bit more, a little bit harder maybe. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna focus on that a little bit more. Maybe work those out a little bit more. As far as my diet's kind of shit. I've been having a badass stomachache all day today. I don't know what it is. Maybe some chili that I ate or something like that. And yeah, I'm kind of like keeping my weight right there. Just it kind of drops maybe like 2-3 pounds, and it'll go up 1 pound. So it's kind of like I'm keeping it right there. So like I want to be able to drop more weight and still continue to eat clean and all that. So I'm gonna work on that. It's just I've been having kind of like a rough day today, but it takes a toll on me because it kind of gets me like, I don't know, like not nauseous, but like when weak, kind of, you know, you feel weak, you don't feel kind of sick, kind of like that. I feel like that when I use the restroom and my stomach be hurting like that. I just feel like it flushes all the good stuff out of me and just keeps me all weak, but we're here trying, right? We're fucking here trying. With that being said, besides that, my workouts are great. I'm still doing the same thing every time, working twice, my muscles twice a week, every fucking day. And yeah, that's doing pretty good. I was going twice a day. But right now, since the whole sleeping situation, obviously, it's not letting me do that because I wake up right at the time that either I gotta go do something else or I gotta get ready for work. So kind of beats me there. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I want to go to the LA. I want to go back to LA. Go to the Paul Walker. You know that one home that they did the little. I don't know exactly what movie it was, but that famous house in LA. I want to go and take a picture in front. Maybe hit a Venice or something. Have a good little lunch or something. Maybe some breakfast or coffee. Something cool out there. The other day I saw someone going to Venice to run, doing a marathon. So I was thinking about doing something like that, maybe. Something outdoorsy. I want to go hiking. So I'm probably going to go hiking pretty soon. I'm probably going to go next week. I'm thinking maybe like a Thursday or Friday. One of those days. So I'm going to start doing like outdoor activities. My throat's a little dry. But what else do we got to talk about? Let's see. Also, let me see. Oh shit! So I don't know if you guys know, but I was literally looking at this shit 2 days ago, where Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner are together. Let me tell you. All right. Kevin Gates, cool dude. Brittany Renner, chick is alright. She fine as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, she fine as hell. Here's how I found out. I found out because I was on Instagram and I see Brittany Renner pop up. I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on. And she had this little, I don't know what exactly they're called. I don't want to be rude or anybody to nobody, but it's a little thing that like Muslims wear and stuff around their head, and it's kind of like it drapes over that thing. I'm not sure what it's called, right? So she had one of those on, and then I go, oh, what the heck? I was like, oh, maybe she's doing it for the month of March, Cool. I go on her page and I'm like, boo, 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 boo. I'm like, oh shit, no, she's doing that. She's doing it for the whole month. So I look and she's scrolling and she has a bunch of those things around her head, like different colors, different, styles and stuff. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Then I scroll down a little bit more. And I see a video of her in a car, but it's Kevin Gates in the front of the thumbnail thing. I'm like, oh, they're probably hanging out. They're probably gonna do a video, something crazy, right? Nope. They're together. They're fucking together, dude. They're together, and the reason why I know, because obviously we know now. Everybody knows it now. But they're together because he was singing to her. I guess he was doing like a funny video where he was singing like a girl song or something like that, and he goes over to reach her hand to hold it, and that's when I knew. And I really, low key though, I was like wild about it. I was like, oh my God, no fucking way. But I'm kind of happy for them, to be honest, because it's just the thing. I'm low key happy for them though. I was excited, a little jealous, but then I'm like, I'm happy for them because Kevin Gates is like that spiritual dude that's into that stuff, and that's fucking cool. And then I think Brittany Renner turned from like being a thotty or something to like a regular chick, and then from a regular chick to became this. Which is cool. Covering her body a little bit more is kind of cool. But then you kind of miss it. You're just like, where's the ass at? So I don't know if I want to follow you still. So I'm thinking about not following her anymore. I don't know. It just depends how I feel. If I don't see no booty on there, you know what I'm saying? Right, bam. I might just unfollow her. But with that being said, yeah, that's what I found out. Now I guess they came out. Now World Star has videos of them going to DDG's house for like a stream or something, and then like he was walking with her, so now it's confirmed that they definitely are together. So it's a little tea time right there. I don't know if you guys knew. I don't know if you guys are interested and care about that shit, but I low key was interested. I'm not a nosy guy, but I like that sort of stuff. What else did I find out? I found out that Kyle and what's his chick's name? What's his girl's name? Okay, whatever. I think her name Megan maybe. But Kyle and her ain't together from Nuck Boys. Found that out a little while ago. Even though it's been a while since they've not been together. I guess he was like arms around some other chick, right? A couple months back. I don't know if we're gonna pop the picture up right there, but a couple months back, I guess he had his arm around some chick, and then at the time the other girl, I don't know, there's like a little short name that they give her, whatever, right? We're gonna call her G4 or something. So G4 was like, hey, don't you see Kyle hooking up with hugging some other girl, and it ain't you? And then come to find out, and folks didn't even need together no more. They're not even together. So it was all just for views and publicity. That was it. It was just a big ass misunderstanding, I guess. But people like to blow it out of water and out of proportion, or whatever you guys call it nowadays. I don't know. But with that being said, let me see what else I got in the works. I've been seeing a lot of people like selling jewelry and shit online. So I don't know if that's a big trend going on. A lot of people selling watches. I know they cost like 500. People flip it for like 4 or 5 G's. I don't know how they get the little diamond tester to make it beep like that, but that's a good little hustle right there. That's a good fucking hustle. I got my own little hustle I'm trying to work on right now. I have a hustle I'm trying to work on. I just can't say what it is, but I'm working on some stuff, so I'm saving some money to do some cool things. And hopefully this also gets me out of the situation I'm in, and I'm able to help myself and help my family and help others. So that's just my main goal of that. Oh, and my animals, of course. I love my animals. I can never forget them. But behind the camera right here, the only person in the building right now, we have my dog, Minnie. She's sleeping like a little baby. I'm going to go ahead and videotape her real quick so you guys can take a peek at her. She's right behind the camera. She's holding one of these cameras right here real quick. Watch. I'll show you guys. I'll take a picture of her. Bam, I'll post that picture right there. She's holding the camera. She's a hard worker. We don't pay her much just in snacks, but yeah, this is Nina's first podcast actually. She's never been on a pod ever, so welcome Nina to the fucking podcast. She's just back in the back. You know, we don't have a cameraman, so we have her as a camera dog, which is kind of cool. Free, give her a treat or two. Happy dog, you know what I mean? Happy dog, happy life. But what's it called? What else do I want to say? Let me see. With that, we're gonna close out with this watch. We're gonna close out with this, like with the whole situation of like the experience that I went to on Sunday. Oh, okay. So here's what I forgot. Like the last part I forgot to throw into about meeting Los Chicos Tóxicos. I literally watched the video right on my big screen TV or whatever, and I was recording my reaction to see myself on their video. Bitch. Didn't come out at all. One fucking tiny bit. I came out of scratch. I came out of whoop, like that much. Whoop, just that much. Not even a little. A glimpse. And I'm going to show you the glimpse if I could even pull it up right there. Because I was watching myself and I didn't even see myself one bit exactly. Except, bloop, that little piece right there. I'm going to pop it up right here. Watch.
Oh, wait, motherfucking, bro. You know how these two always make fun of it? This was higher, right?
See? Just a little fucking piece. Literally, I was upset. I kind of stopped watching the video. I didn't even give him a like. I was upset. But then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I can't get upset over some shit that it is what it is. Because I'm sure other people that showed up didn't pop out, you know? That's cool. Maybe my part wasn't, you know, that important, or maybe my part wasn't whatever. Whatever it was, it is what it is. And I can't get mad about it. I still love him. I still got love for him. So all that shit, I said all that to say that I didn't pop out in the video thinking I wasn't going to be a big part of it, but whatever. It's cool. It's fine. I'll get my turn. Like maybe that wasn't my turn this time. Maybe it wasn't my turn, but God has a mysterious way of working. So maybe if I sit down, take a seat, I'll just be the next guy in line, and then by the time I'm next, I'll be right there. I'll just be one guy behind, and then it'll be my turn. So it's fine. It's cool. So patience is key. We're going to close out with that. Patience is key. It's not your turn, but you'll get your turn. All right? We're going to close out with that. I'm going to see you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys made it this far into the video, go ahead and put a little thumbs up. Badao. Splack out. All right, catch you guys later. I'm Spoonchy. This You Can't Make This Shit Up podcast. Love you guys. Peace.